Hi, I'm Tricia Moravec. I'm an assistant professor in information systems in the Information Risk and Operations Management Department at the McCombs School of Business at the University of Texas at Austin. And here are my top 5 tips for spotting fake news. My tip number 1 is to not use social media. I know that's hard. You probably do use social media. I use social media. So if you do, you want to not make social media your primary news source. My tip number 2 is to check the source. Even before you read the headline, if you see something that looks like news, it's best to try and check the source first. That way you can avoid consuming information that might potentially be misinformation due to a disreputable source. Tip number 3, verify the information from a headline in other sites. When you see these headlines, it's not going to be obvious to you whether it's true or fake. So the best thing to do is, if it seems even remotely important, remotely influential, make sure that you go outside of Facebook and search this on other sites. See what other sources have to say. Tip number 4, read the actual article. In this case, a lot of us scroll through social media, we read a headline, and we tend to make judgments. Try not to do that. Again, if it's an important piece of news, an important piece of information, try reading the actual article. Therefore, you can consume the news more holistically. Tip number 5, consume news from multiple sources. Actively seek out news from multiple sources such as BBC, the Associated Press, and those are more neutral sites. But even if you're going to look at news from sources that might be biased, so we're looking at slight biases, like the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal, make sure that you're looking at sites from both sides of the political aisle so that you can get a more holistic view of the news itself.